Mm-mm. Go. Sorry I'm late. I was doing homework and lost track of time. I gotta figure out how to set up account reviews. See if I can just add another window capture. Capture? Capture me? Specific window. Do Discord? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. No, it doesn't let us do. Going to window capture. Oh, let us do that either. Yo, what's going on, Momo? How you doing? I guess we got to do display capture. Yeah. All right. Do that here. Second. Move Discord down. You can't see my beautiful stuff. Count reviews. I think that's what we want. All right, cool. Did you get to see my teams? What is your name on Discord, Momo? Are you Sharky Emmy? Momo name? Smoothie Momo. Is that it? Smoothie Momo? You want to look at your teams right now? Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's look at your account. Okay, we're going to hide those. We'll go into Discord. And did you have any questions? I don't know what I can think of right now other than what should be my main team. And I should invest in Lex right now or later. I would fuse Lex probably as soon as you can. Lex is going to be used to fill different things on your team, especially if you're lacking tanks and stuff. He also plays a pretty big role in some of the other comps, so getting him right now would be good. And then pick up his shards when you can, but like it's not like super mandatory right away. Let's go ahead and look at your roster. But you're gonna fuse Lex, and then you'll have him on your account. Then you don't have to like really worry about it anymore. You'll just have him. So for your epics, what are we looking at here? Okay, we got an Aquaman duo. Got Stoops, Hal. Hey, what's going on, DC? How you doing, bud? All right, let's see here. You got Zatanna, Raven, Constantine. Pandora. Ooh. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to recommend. So you kind of already have the sacrifice team built pretty well. So if you want, you can just strictly go for the sacrifice team at this point with investing in Pandora. You want to get Pandora's badge to 30 as quickly as possible. She's like probably the main character that you want to get up super fast. You also want to get up your boy Aquaman. You want to get him up probably badge 30 if you can. Obviously, these are going to take a while, but the main team you should probably focus on is going to be the sacrifice team. You already have the key members here. You can run Zatanna instead of Dr. Fate, and I've noticed that helps. And then with Constantine's buffs coming in, crazy good. So, yep. So yeah, so your sacrifice team looks good. For your second team, For your second team, I would just start investing in block. Just Nightwing and Ocean Master themselves are just crazy good. You can also add Robin into your block team for damage. But definitely focus on your sacrifice team first. Get all these guys to at least rank 10, badge 30 for most of them. And that way you're good to go for that team. So your sacrifice team, if you don't know, is Aquaman, Zatanna, Constantine, Pandora, and Mara. So you're just going to take them to rank 10, badge 30. They should carry you through quite a bit of the game. I don't think they fall off really hard at end game. And by like Constantine's just going to be good. So So that team, and then I really want you to run Judo Master and Vigilante, but I don't know. And then the second team I recommend is just these two. Your block team, Vixen as well. Vixen's getting a buff, so she's going to be huge. So these three right here for your block team. Robin for your DPS in the back. And then you're going to need like one more person, right? Block. You could probably just run Wonder Woman if you really wanted to for another damage dealer. And you should be good to go. So that should be like the two teams you focus on first. Other than that, your PvP teams look okay. I would put your Batman. I would switch your Batman here. Because Batman applies a lot of armor break, and that's what Vigilante and Judo Master want, which is great. So Batman on this team, you can take Green Arrow, put him down here in replace of Batman. Put DCU Superman as your first tank because he's going to be taking a lot of damage, but he's good for that. You just switch these two positions right here, the DCU Superman and Wonder Woman. Raven you can keep on here. She's good for what she does. And then you want to move Hal and Zatanna. Moves out Hal and Zatanna. This will be your main team right here that you focus on. And then I don't know. You're not really gonna touch these guys unless you're gonna go with a crit team, but you definitely want block. So maybe when this season ends, you drop this team and add your block team in here. But other than that, I think you're looking pretty good, man. You got quite a few characters you can build teams with. I really like it. But yeah, so badges for your sacrifice team is going to be super important. So make sure that you're investing all your badges into one of your members of the sacrifice team, and they should carry you throughout most of the game, at least for campaign. Alrighty, so that was Momo. I appreciate you dropping your account in here and letting me review it. Sharky Emmy, you're probably not going to see this, or maybe you're here already, I don't know. Good, you've seen the update notice, very exciting. I see, I didn't think of Batman for them. Yeah, Batman's really good for them. Ooh, man, my eyes are itchy. Yeah, I just made a video about it. The update looks pretty cool. I was expecting a little bit more. Like, I'm happy they changed up some characters, but I was really hoping that they would fix some of the other issues in the game, but doesn't look like they did. Okay, so for Emmy, if you don't see this or respond or whatever, I'll reply to you later and let you know. And Momo, I'll go ahead and reply to you a little bit later too, to get your so that you have like a written explanation on what I think you should do. Now for Emmy. Let's see. You are already like, you're like super deep into, yeah, you're super deep into a a sacrifice team already, which is, I mean, it's pretty good. So yeah, your sacrifice team. So we haven't play tested Carol, but I've been hearing that like he is falling off pretty bad. Or not falling off, I'm sorry. She's bugged right now and like some of her abilities aren't working. I don't know if they're gonna fix it or they are fixing it for the update, but I heard Carol was bugged right now. Yeah. Um Yeah, so pretty much same advice for you, Emmy. We're gonna build you wanna build your sacrifice team up. Um I'm pretty sure Carol's working, but you already have Dr. Fate, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Um So yeah, you want to build your sacrifice team up. They're going to be really, really good. Carry you through a lot of content. And then your second team obviously would be the block team. You've already invested quite a bit into them. You want the Discord link. There you go. There's the Discord link. If you guys want your account reviewed, come into the Discord and drop your account down in the account review tab, and we'll be able to look at your account and probably get you some help. I'm new to the game, been playing about a month. What would you say are things I should be buying in the shops? I have a full guide on that. Go watch the fix your account guide. It'll tell you exactly what you should be buying in the shops like every single day. All right. Yeah, so you've already invested quite a bit into your sacrifice team, which is awesome. So I guess pick either your sacrifice team to build up or pick the block team to build up. Either one's gonna work for you, and they'll both carry you really far into the game. But only pick one to like really invest in the beginning, and then once they get all to rank 10 and badges are pretty high, then you can start thinking about leveling or ranking up and leveling another team. For your third team could be pretty good too. Like you could run a burn team for your third team, with Superman DCU, the original Superman, Superboy. If you have, yep, Starfire just getting a buff. She's gonna be amazing. Yeah. So your account's looking pretty good. Like you have 3 teams that you could definitely work on. But just remember, if resources are usually pretty thin for like people who are free to play and stuff like that. Yeah, so like they're really thin. So you want to make sure that you're only investing in one team at a time, because if you don't, you're kind of just going to get screwed over and you're not going to be able to rank up characters. But your account looks pretty good, Emmy. You definitely have a lot of characters that you can build and set yourself up for success. All right. Oh, DC's here. All right, cool. All right, let's look at your stuff. My main DCU Superman, Batman, Superboy, and Wonder Woman. I don't think you need that much damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. All right. So we're looking at. So you're looking at a burn team, right? Pretty much what you're doing. The problem with the burn team is it's got 2 legendaries on the team, and legendaries are pretty hard to rank up. Your badge investment looks good already. I do think you might be investing in some wrong places, but I think the blue badges or the blue badge material is pretty easy to get. Like you can get a good amount per week. So yeah, you're looking at a burn team. So your burn team looks good. I don't know if you're running both Superman and DCU Superman for the burn team, but so yeah, yeah, you probably are. 50-day-old account. Okay, yeah, you've already made some pretty good progress. I don't know if you want to keep running these two together, you can, but one of them's definitely gonna lag behind for a while. Because like, thing is you want your characters to hit rank 10, and you want to get them there as fast as possible. So either way you do it, like if you want, you can invest, 1 star into him, and then 1 star into him, and 1 star into him, 1 star into him until they're maxed, or you can just go all in on one character. How do you get Dr. Fate? You have to summon him. It's extremely rare and super hard to do. So it's very RNG dependent. It's not. I really don't recommend anybody summoning for Dr. Fate, especially if they're free to play. Or what you can do is you can probably drop like you probably drop the original Superman, because I think DCU Superman just kind of does a little bit better. Granted, he does AoE burn and stuff like that, but for DCU, so you could do DCU Superman, Superboy, Mr. T, Starfire. We need one more character for you. You could do something like, ooh, Bizarro. You got Bizarro too? Ooh. Actually, man, Bizarro's getting that fat buff. I would, yeah, I'd just go full burn, honestly. So DCU Superman, Superboy, Mr. T, Starfire, and then start getting your Bizarro up. It's gonna be a fat burn team. It's gonna be real nice. And then for your second team, just something to think about. Granted, there might be another team that comes out that you might want to summon for or whatever. So, but just to give you an idea of what your second team could be, I do like. See, I don't like having teams with 2 legendaries on it. It's a really resource intensive for your nth metals and everything. So, I mean, if you want for your second team, just do block. You could just start working on a block team, and that would be pretty good. Sacrifice would be okay too, but remember, like, getting him up and getting Dr. Fate up it's going to be a slower progression to get them all to rank 10. If you want, you can do it, but you don't have to. Or you could just drop Dr. Fate and run somebody like who would you run instead of Dr. Fate? Zatanna. You could just start working on Zatanna too if you wanted to drop Dr. Fate, and that team will work pretty well. Dr. Fate, replace him for Constantine. So I think Constantine's the better DPS. Constantine's just the better DPS. So, but yeah, so like the sacrifice team I would run. If you don't want to raise up Fate, you could just run Aquaman, Mara, Pandora, and Aquaman. Oh, Constantine and Zatanna. Aquaman, Mara, Zatanna, Pandora, and Constantine. There's your 5 members if you don't want to take Fate up. Yep. You got a pretty solid account, man. I haven't seen an account like this for a while, but it looks pretty dang good. I forgot. Will Lex be useful in any of the current teams I have? Ooh. Um, let's check, Momo. So, so you don't want to run Lex on a block team because it stops them from blocking. Lex is good on a burn team. If you end up burning a building a burn team, Lex could be pretty good there. He just keeps them alive a little bit longer, so Lex is nice. It looks like we might be getting some more shield characters, or at least a Green Lantern team. Lex could be good to like flex into that team because of his shields and all that. So I think Lex is probably gonna be really good here pretty soon. So yeah, Lex is pretty good. I put Lex on my sacrifice team. I mean you can, but like I don't know. The Aquaman and Mara team up is just so good. And then having Lex in the back row. I guess Lex could probably replace Zatanna, like if you don't want to build Zatanna, but Zatanna is just so good that like she's gonna be usable for a very, very long time, and she can be slot into pretty much any team. So I mean you could run Lex in a sacrifice team, but like, eh. If you guys want your account reviewed or anything, you can come into the Discord. I'm gonna drop the link right now. Come into the Discord, go to the accounts review, drop some screenshots of your teams, and we can review it while we're live on stream today. All right, let's get back to some. I gotta see what I gotta do. I don't think I have anything else to do today. I think this was my whole plan for the week, or for today at least. But if you guys want your accounts reviewed tonight, go ahead and drop them inside the chat, or inside the Discord, and we will get to those. I want to try and see if I can make Armor Break team. I mean, you can. I don't think it's as good as some of the other teams that you can build though. And I don't know if or when they'll get more characters, because I don't know. It's kind of a niche team. Like it's really fun and it works. Peacemaker's like the best character on that team. Judo Master does really good damage. Vigilante, I guess, like towards endgame he starts falling off. He just doesn't do too much. I'm new, but I'll drop my account. Yeah, sure. I'll look at it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry, test out a break team. Aquaman, Mara, Vigilante, Batman, Judo Master. I mean, it'll work to a certain extent, but it'll only work for so long. What is this? DC Worlds Collide cohorts players into different groups for modes like Arena and Elite Arena. This week we will begin a process of merging groups to create newer, more populated merged groups. We want to ensure a healthy group population size, make sure competition on the leaderboard stays fresh and exciting. While the merges are happening, some features will temporarily be unavailable. Players will still have access to the game. So I guess like PvP is just like not a thing. Okay, so it looks like those servers might be a little dead, and so they're just merging the servers so that people have other people to compete against in PvP. That's cool. And then the Brother Eye. If you guys want a Brother Eye breakdown, I just released a video on my channel. Go check it out. It's basically just a recap of, or like a more condensed version, I guess, of what's going on in the Brother Eye update, all the character changes that are coming, things like that. So if you guys are interested in that, the video's on my channel. You can take a look at it. All right. So all right. What else do we have? I don't think I have anything else to do today. Yeah. Another thing too is like I'm trying to push what is it? System recovery. System recovery gives you so many of these shards, these character fragments, that like if you save up enough of these, you just be able to like rank 10 a character almost like immediately. I was saving them for Mr. T for when he comes into the normal banner, but I ended up spending, I think, like a couple to get Nightwing and Ocean Master to rank 10. Now I just kind of work on their gear a little bit. Oh yeah, we've been getting our butt kicked here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Might be able to like manual it, but Zatanna hits so hard on this map though. We are only going to stream for like a couple hours tonight. I've been neglecting some things that I really need to take care of, and you know, just streaming too much. There's just other things I need to take care of. But we should only be on for like hell about 8 or 9 tonight. I'm not really. I kind of completed all the content I was going to do today early in the morning, so hopefully we can just keep doing some more account reviews and get some people some help on their accounts. If you want some account help, go ahead and drop it in the Discord on the account reviews channel, and take a look at it. But yeah, you want to save these if you can, especially for like characters that are going to be dropped in the pool. Another thing too is I want to start thinking about building up John and Jessica, the Green Lanterns, because I feel like their team is going to be dropping pretty dang soon. All right, looks like we got another account review. Let's go ahead and head over there and look at it. Okay. All right, Mandalorian. All right. This is PX, I think. I'm pretty sure in the chat. Okay, so you've been spending a little money, huh? No, your account is looking solid though. So I want you to focus on one team. One team. And that's going to either be your block team. You're going to want to focus on either your block team or your sacrifice team. Yeah. So those are all already pretty well built. And you'll be able to get them to rank 10 probably in no time, but you're going to want to focus on one team and then build the other team. That makes sense. So you're either going to build sacrifice first or you're going to build your block team first. And the only thing that you should be investing, or the only characters that you should be investing in, are characters on the team that you pick. Do not be I noticed like you got a lot of blue badges on all these people. You don't need that. You want to invest in one team, do them all to rank 10, and then you can and then after they're rank 10 and their badges are pretty good, then you can start working on another team. But you want to make sure that you're getting at least to rank 10 and probably about badge 20 for each of the characters. Some of the characters, obviously, you'll want to push to rank 30, but, or not rank 30, but badge 30. But I think rank badge 20 is like a good spot to like stop if you're like low on resources, but you're ready to start building your second team. But I do like your account, man. So your block team is going to be Nightwing, Ocean Master. You could even do Peacemaker here, which would be okay. Peacemaker. Too bad you didn't pick up Judo. Oh, your block team could be... No, not Peacemaker. I'm sorry. So Nightwing, Ocean Master, Vixen. You could take... you already got Deathstroke, which is really, really good. And he's high ranked. And then you just got one more character. If you want more block synergy, I would go with Bloodsport here. Because Bloodsport is a block character. And it just really helps and supports the team. And also does some pretty good damage. But other than that, the other team that you would want to build is going to be your sacrifice team, which is Aquaman, Mara, Pandora. You don't have Constantine yet. Ooh. Okay. Well, I don't know. Oh, you do have Constantine. Okay. So Aquaman, Constantine, Pandora, Mara, and I like Zatanna. I like Zatanna on that team. She provides lifesteal, gives everybody crit damage buff. So, okay, so for block, who should I use? I'm pretty sure I just gave you that. So for block, it's Nightwing, Ocean Master, Vixen, Deathstroke, and Bloodsport. I would say is pretty good. Okay, I will go for sack. All right. Just make sure that you're only investing in that one team until you get them all to rank 10 and maybe and about badge 20. It might take a little while to get badges up, but remember the higher ranked your characters are, the better they're going to perform, which means the more resources you're going to be able to get. So just remember that, like, your first team to rank 10 is going to take a while, but your second team to rank 10 is going to take less time. And then the team after that, it's going to take even less time. So try to stay focused, invest in one team at a time, and you should be good to go. I really like your account, though. I think you're set up for it with two great teams right now. And then when you're ready for your third team, we'll come back and talk about it. All right. If anybody else wants their account reviewed tonight, I'm going to post the Discord link in the chat. All you got to do is join the Discord and head into the accounts review channel and drop your screenshots in there, and we will get to your teams. Yeah, no problem, man. This is what I do, man. I love helping people out. It's so much fun. This is why I got into this, man. All right. Now, let's head back over. Yeah. What do we want to do? I'm pretty sure I already cleared out all of the Aquaman. Am I still in 6th place? Nobody's beat me yet. Heck yeah. So that's good. Oh, where I like the sacrifice team, right? So the sacrifice team is pretty crazy. Obviously, I've done my progression today, but they are really, really good in this Evil Falls boss. They are, I mean, they were designed for it, right? But like, I wasn't expecting them to be as good as they are. Saw the video, and the Jessica Star and Vixen buffs I've been waiting for. Yep. They finally came out. What's up? Hey, what's going on, Runes? Glad to see you again. But yeah, so the Sacrifice team is really good against this Evil Falls boss. Obviously, they were designed for it, but like I wasn't expecting them to be this good. And then with the Constantine buff coming in, they're gonna be even better. Uh, where else did I use them? Oh, I think I used them in Crisis Watch this week. Um, Honestly, I have no idea. I think you just got to kill Poison Ivy before she can hit you with this. I don't know. I've tried multiple times. I wasn't able to get it, which I don't think I'm really missing out on much. I think the rewards for this, for all the things, is I'm just missing a couple of gear that I'm pretty much. I don't need this gear. I'm so it's not really too big of a deal. But they were really good in this one. With all the cleanses and stuff, they were very, very good in this Crisis Watch. Just posted an account review. All right, we'll get to it here in just a second. Obviously, with Convergence, the team's going to be split up a bit, but like it's not that big of a deal. So PvP, right? So PvP, the Sacrifice team, in my opinion, is terrible. I don't like using them in PvP. They don't have any good matchups right now. And basically, you're going to get crushed by block. You're going to get crushed by burn. You're going to get crushed by Mr. T's team. You're going to get crushed by debuff. They're just, well, I don't know. I think they can beat out debuff, but it just depends on how well geared and everything is. But the three top teams in the game right now are beating them out in PvP. So just remember, if you are building the SAC team, they're gonna struggle a lot in PvP. They are definitely going to struggle a lot in PvP. All right, let's get to some more account reviews. We're gonna head back over there. If you guys are interested, make sure that you are dropping your accounts in the Discord, and we'll be able to review them tonight. Let me switch this. Let me switch. All right, this is from Thanos, I believe. Maybe your YouTube name is different, but right. Let's take a look. Oh wow, I will build Block then. Oh yeah, Block's amazing. Block is a top 3 team for sure. And they're probably not going to be beat out anytime soon either. Really, current Sacrifice team, which is only 50%, has a win rate of 40 to 60. I don't know. DC, I don't. Can you elaborate on that? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. All right, let's look at this account. Okay. All right, we got some stuff to work with here. You got Guy. You got Mr. T. You got Superman. You got Jessica. There's no Hal, but I think that's okay. Perfect. All right, so the team I'm going to recommend you build is Mr. T's team. It is the best team in the game right now. Hands down, it'll clear anything in the game with ease. Mr. T's team is going to be crazy for you. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to save resources until next season. And by resources, I just mean like your super encrypted tokens and your encrypted tokens. You're going to want to save as much as you can, because as soon as the next season starts, Mr. T and Guy are going to be put into the general pool, and you'll be able to put them in your desired summons, and you'll be able to summon for them immediately. And getting that team maxed out to rank 10 is going to be amazing. All your nth metal is going to go into Superman DCU. You want to try to get him to rank 10 as fast as possible. You can also summon for some more Jessica fragments. Jessica is also very, very good. Who else were we thinking about? Oh, Superboy. You also want to start looking at building up Superboy. Superboy is going to be very, very good on that team. And he's gonna help. He's gonna help with some burn stacks and some counter damage. And I just think he's a solid character. That's the thing with burn too, is you can mix burn with Mr. T's team, and it's gonna perform just as well, if not better, than a Mr. T's team. So depending on how you want to take it, you could just do DCU Superman, Mr. T, Superboy, and then with the new buffs coming, you could go into Starfire and Dr. Phosphorus. Dr. Phosphorus would be your off tank for that team, or you could use Bizarro. I mean, the team combination you have there is almost limitless because of how many characters can go into a Mr. T's team. But you decide on which characters you want to take into your Mr. T's team. I'm going to recommend the Standard Edition, which is Superman DCU, Mr. T, Guy Gardner, and Jessica, as well as Superboy. If you also want a little bit more crit damage or something, you can go with crit damage and lifesteal. You can go with Zatanna. I think Zatanna's a pretty decent fit there. But it looks pretty solid. As for your second team, I see you already got Ocean Master maxed, which is amazing. So just go for your block team next after you're done with the Mr. T's team, or you can do your block team first, whichever way you prefer. You can do that. But your team looks, or your account looks solid, man. I'm actually really impressed by this. I think you do need to start putting some of your characters though into the level matrix, but I think you're doing pretty solid. Like if you're not going to invest in them right now, it's not really too big of a deal. But if you do put them in the level link, you'll be able to use them in stuff like conversion and stuff, or not conversion. Yeah, it's I don't know, whatever that game mode is, convergence or something. But I think your account looks pretty dang solid. Remember, you're just going to want to focus on one team at a time. It looks like you spend a little bit of money. I don't know how old your account is, but you definitely look like you spend a little bit of money. So if you want to invest in two teams at one time, you can. However, I do think building up like multiple legendaries would be kind of hard. But if you got the cash, then do it. But yeah, your account looks solid. Invest in one team at a time, get them all to rank 10, and then their badges to about level badges to about level 20, and then you can start thinking about your second team. Looks like you've pretty much already built two teams, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, so you just focus on those two teams, get them both to rank 10, and then come back and we'll talk about a third team. I'm sure you're getting pretty close to the part where you're going to need 3 teams in campaign. So as far as your block team, you're going to run a Nightwing, Ocean Master, Deathstroke. Who else we got here? Got Vixen. You got Vixen. All right, so there's your 4. Now your 5th one, you can either run I like Bloodsport. Some people don't like Bloodsport. I like Bloodsport. You might need another tank though, right? No, you got Vixen. But yeah, okay, so that's your block team. Nightwing, Ocean Master, Vixen, and Bloodshot, and Deathstroke. There you go. Who all goes into a Mr. T's team? So Mr. T's team is crazy because you can do it a couple ways. The only thing I think that Mr. T's team absolutely needs is Mr. T himself and DCU Superman. I think the other 3 characters on the team can be pretty dang flexible. And what I mean by this is you can run a variation of a debuff team with Mr. T's team, which is going to perform very, very well. You can run a shield variation, which is like Jessica and Hal Jordan, and that team is pretty crazy because of all the shielding that's going on. And then you can also run something like I know there's one other. You can run something like DCU Superman, Mr. T, Guy Gardner, and then Constantine and Zatanna. Like the possibilities are, there's a lot of possibilities you can run for a Mr. T team. Obviously, some of them outshine a little bit more than others, but either way you build a Mr. T's team, it's going to be solid and it's going to carry you through a lot of content. But very good account, Thanos. This looks really good. I appreciate you dropping this in here and letting us review it. Looks really good. If anybody else wants their account review, make sure that you join the Discord and drop your account inside of the account review channel, and we'll get to it. We'll get to it as soon as you drop it. This is all I really got planned for tonight, so as soon as we run out of accounts to review, we're going to be pretty much done for the night. If you guys need the link, I can drop it again. Get some more people in there. Also, if you just want to join the Discord, you don't have to do that. You can, we chat in there, we hang out. There's also like league recruitment. You can recruit for your league in there. There's a lot of useful information that's also in there. So it's not just account reviews and stuff. We actually like have stuff going on in there, but at least for the purposes of tonight, it's a lot about account reviews. So somebody's been telling me to buy these every single day, but I'm not spending 4,000 gems for 40, or yeah, is that 40? Yeah, for 40 of those. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. It's not worth it. At least in my opinion. I don't think it's worth it. I'm so close to unlocking the tier 3 of this stuff. With cash, no gems? Like in the shop? In the shop? Yeah, I've been buying. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I get paid, I come in here and buy badges. But I also have a lot of I have a lot of characters I need to test and play with and stuff, so like it's almost mandatory for me to get in here and buy badges so that I can test characters and stuff. But are you free to play or a budget spender? Definitely not a free to play. I don't know if I'm a budget spender either. I mean, I spend quite a bit on this game every month. I still don't have like a crazy account. I kind of when we first started playing, I kind of didn't really know what I was doing, which is kind of weird because like every gacha game is pretty much the same. So I should have known to you know, just invest in one team at a time. But I put a lot of resources into characters that I'm not even using right now. So I really can't get those resources back either, especially for like badges and stuff. So yeah, I messed up a little bit when we first got in there. So again, for the sacrifice team, I think they are really good here in the AoE one, especially if you have Dr. Fate. If you don't have Dr. Fate, I mean, you could use Wonder Woman in that team. Obviously, she doesn't have any sacrifice mechanics, but like they perform really, really well here. They actually got me first place for this week. We'll do it. We'll do a quick run. We'll do a quick run. But they are really, really good here. We should probably auto it. And that's another thing too, is like the more I play with this team, the more I feel like they can just auto things, but there's definitely some like game modes and stuff that you want to make sure that you're manualing it, because like you need Pandora's ultimate to pop off at certain times, and you gotta like time your ultimates correctly, otherwise the team just kind of fall apart. It's definitely not one of those teams that you can just always do an auto battle on and they'll succeed. A lot of the times you're going to have to manually do things because you want certain ultimates to go off at certain times, and you know, if it doesn't happen, then you kind of get screwed over a little bit. I'm getting hungry. Hey, what did you guys eat for dinner today, man? I'm hungry and I've been thinking about it for like a couple hours now. I was thinking maybe like Zaxby's or something, but I don't know if I want to go sit in a line for like 40 minutes. The one by my house, just like they just take forever. But oh, also like we might be recruiting for our guild pretty soon. I think we're gonna wait until next Sunday. Now I feel hungry. Sorry, DC man. But yeah, I think we're gonna be recruiting for our league here pretty soon. And so if you guys are interested in that, again, join the Discord, and we'll be able to we'll either be able to get you into my league, or we'll be able to find you a league. So if you guys are interested in joining like an active league or something, make sure that you guys are in the Discord, actively looking for a league. Papa John's? Ooh. See, I have to take a break from pizza. I'm trying to lose about 70 pounds right now, so eating pizza is gonna not do me very good. I mean, I have pizza every once in a while. Like, I had pizza on Saturday, but like, I only had like maybe one or two slices. And if I buy a whole pizza, like, I'm only gonna eat two slices, and the rest are going in the trash because I don't think I can afford all them calories, man. You've seen my account. I am worthy. Then yes, I would be interested to join the guild. Yeah, we could probably find a way to get you in there. Like I said, so we're gonna get rid of the players if they don't log in and participate by Sunday night. That way we can recruit everybody on Sunday and Monday, and that way when the week resets, that you're able to join directly. You're able to just get in there and start doing the league challenge with us, because we don't want people joining midweek and then they can't participate in league challenge and stuff. It's kind of sucks. By the way, sent my account to your Discord with username. All right, we'll take a look at that here in just a second. Runes. New season start. New season starts what? Two. I think it's about a month away. So we're still waiting on the reinforcement for the Peacemaker season. So as soon as the reinforcement drops, we have 2 weeks until the next season. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So yeah, if you guys are looking to run the sacrifice team here, they're gonna work really, really well. As you can see, like I got pretty crazy damage here. And I don't think I've gotten that high of damage before. I might be wrong. I might have to do it again on another try, or when I manual it and see. But they do really, really good there. They're not. I don't think they're gonna do very good against the second guy, the Desaad. They're not gonna do very good against him. And then weeks when it is sacrifice, they're gonna do pretty good here against Steppenwolf. And I'm gonna start doing like a team ranking system. Basically, how many game modes is a team going to be useful in, and that way it'll give me it'll give me and you guys a better understanding of like if you should build teams, or if you should pull for teams or new characters. And that way, as you're progressing your account, you can figure out like, where is your account lacking? Like, am I lacking against the AOE Evil Falls boss? Am I lacking against the crit AOE or crit team Evil Falls boss, or anything like that? So I think I'm gonna start doing like a point system, and then we can quote unquote rank teams based on how many game modes they're going to be useful in, and I think that'll really help everybody out in kind of understanding where to really take their accounts. All right, let's go ahead and jump back into the Discord and take a look at another account. Oops, sorry. See, I don't like tier lists, but if we are going to do like a ranking system, I don't think it would be terrible. Okay, so this is Darth Maul 25. So Darth, your account looks like it's missing a little bit. Hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so you also have two options. Oh, you got three options. Never mind. I'm wrong. You have three options. So you can. So you've already invested a lot into burn. So I'm going to suggest that you take burn up. Yeah, I'm going to suggest that you take burn up. Um, yeah, you're gonna have a solid burn team. So the original Superman, Bizarro, Superboy. Then you got Starfire, which Starfire you should be able to get her frags or yeah, her shards pretty easily. She does flip flop with Nightwing, but on days that you can get her, you're definitely want to just gonna get her shards. And then as for like a final character for that team, I like Zatanna. Zatanna could really help that team out, especially with like crits and stuff. I think I'm almost positive that the detonation damage can crit. I'm almost positive it can. If it can't, I'm sorry, but like I'm almost positive it can, which is crazy because it does a crazy amount of damage. So I do like your burn account or your burn team. I do think now that Starfire is getting a buff on the 7th, that she's going to be very good for this team. So definitely start building her up. Bizarro, you're going to keep building. Superboy, you're going to keep building. Original Superman, you're going to keep building. So that's a solid team. For your second team, you can also build a. You can build. You can either do sacrifice or block. Uh, you got the characters for both of those teams. So it's up to you at that point if you want to build sacrifice or block. Uh, block is going to be a lot better in PvP. They're still the rank 2 team. I don't think anything's really going to be beating them out. Or you can go sacrifice. I think sacrifice is a solid option as well. But again, they do kind of lack in PvP. I don't feel like there's really a place for them in this meta right now. But they are solid in other areas as well. So your account looks good. Remember, focus on one team at a time. Invest your badge resources and your character fragments and things into just one team. And you should be good to go, man. Your account looks pretty solid. You already have like a decent roster going on. As far as like investing in, like your crit team or whatever, if you want to do that later, you can. But those are going to be your three teams that I would suggest you focused on. Obviously, there's going to be teams coming out in the future as well. So by the time you get to your next team, you may not even want to build one of these teams. You may just want to build the new team. It's all up to you, but this is why we want to stay focused on one team so that you save up as many resources as you can. And then when a team drops that you know that you really want to build, you will have the resources available to start summoning them and building them. But great account, and thank you so much for letting me review this account. This is a lot of fun. Thank you. We have another one. I believe this is Rune's account. Ooh, Runes, you took Wonder Woman out of the Matrix? Crazy, bro. Are you finding out that she's kind of falling off for you a little bit? Um, let's see here. Bride's interesting. I wonder if you were just testing her out or if you're actually using her. So why have you not built your Mr. T team? Or why are you not building them? Yeah, I never use her in main stages. Tisk tisk. um. Okay, so it does look like you're Rob, dude. The Robin is my favorite. I love it so much. I can't wait to max out my Robin. Um, dude, your Ocean Master is so far behind. I do like your account though. I think you have characters to really set up your teams. Since you've invested so much into Nightwing already, I say you just max out your block team. Your block team's going to be amazing. They're still, like, in my opinion, the second best team in the game. They're going to clear a bunch of content. They're crazy hard to beat in PvP. Block team, amazing. I suggest you really start focusing on getting your Ocean Master to rank 10 as soon as possible. League recruitment, I'm going for Ocean Master next. Great, that's what I like to hear. Build your Ocean Master as soon as you can. Get him going, and you should be good with the block team. Who are you running? Who else are you running in your block team? Obviously, Nightwing, Ocean Master, Deathstroke. Who else are we running in this block team? I do like Robin too. Robin can be used as like more bleed stacks to really start fueling Deathstroke. So Robin's not bad, although I think you may want to replace him at some point. It just depends on really what you want to do. But I do like Deathstroke and Robin as your two DPS in the back. Batman's not a tank. Batman's a DPS. I mean, you probably could run him frontline and like, because he's already built to rank 10, so like I'm pretty sure he just trucks through things anyway. But eventually you will want to get a tank there. So who are we thinking for a tank? I like Grodd. I think Grodd could be useful there. But he doesn't really synergize. You do have Vixen. Okay, so start building up Vixen, and by the time Vixen becomes usable for you, we'll already have the new update. And Vixen will be good. Will you be making a video on what gear to put on the block team? Everybody on the block team is going to want a 4-piece block. A 4-piece block set. And then depending on what they're doing, like Nightwing. So Nightwing wants 4-piece block and 2-piece HP. Ocean Master wants 4-piece block and 2-piece attack. Deathstroke wants 4-piece crit, 2-piece attack. Vixen is going to want 4-piece block, 2-piece HP. Robin, you can probably just go 4-piece crit and then 2-piece attack. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Who would be your 5th on this? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, never mind. So Nightwing, Vixen in the front line, Ocean Master, Deathstroke, and Robin in the back, and you got yourself a fire block / bleed team. Gonna be really, really good. I'm still trying to figure out what is the Mr. T team. How do they even work? So Mr. T's team heavily revolves around debuff cleansing and spreading the debuff called dampen, which increases superpowered damage by a certain amount. The main focus though is Mr. T. You want Mr. T at rank 10 because his synergy boosts defense and superpower damage by a bunch. Yeah, Mr. T's team is crazy. I wish I would have done like a full. I mean, I'm gonna revisit the team and maybe do like an updated guide, but I wish I would have done a review on them when they first came out because yeah, they're actually nuts. It's Danny VR. What gear should my burn team have? I'm using both Superman's, Superboy, Starfire, and Bizarro. All right, let's take a look at this. We'll switch over to my my account and all right. So we are looking at. Oh yeah, no problem, Runes. I hope that helped out, man. You already have a really good setup going. You already know what to do. You just gotta do it. All right, Danny. Let's get you situated. What gear should my burn team have? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the burn characters. I will be doing guides on the burn team because the burn team is the next team I'm going to build. They are probably my favorite team in the game right now. There's just so much good stuff about them. DCU Superman, you're gonna want 4-piece attack, 2-piece HP. The reason why we do this is because Superman has life stealing. He's going to regain his health every turn, at least at the start of every turn. He has invulnerable, so you don't really care too much about how tanky he is. He's gonna be tanky anyway. The thing that you care about is him being able to put down damage. He is there to basically beat up the other tanks and really dismantle them. So DCU Superman is going to be built 2-piece attack and 2-piece HP. You want his badge as high as you can get it. The more badge levels he has, the more his HP is going to go up, the more his attack bonus is going up, the more his lifesteal is going up, and the more his damage reduction is going up. He's an incredible character. Plus, his very last badge, Last Sun's Renewal, now heals for double the amount if Superman has less than 50% max HP. He will survive anything. DCU Superman is insane. He's the best character in the game. I will fight anybody about this. He is the best character in the game. Now for Superman, right? So I've been on and off between 2-piece block and 4-piece HP and 4-piece block and 2-piece HP. It seems the more you get towards endgame, HP isn't really a concern, and you want people to block because it mitigates more damage. So, like, once you start getting higher into, like, the endgame area, we're talking about, like, after stage, like, 43-3 or something. Like, when you have to start using 3 teams per campaign, you're going to want to switch him over to a 4-piece block and a 2-piece HP. And by then he should already be like completely maxed and all that if you're still using him. And then for Bizarro, I definitely like Bizarro in a 4-piece HP and 2-piece attack. He wants a lot of HP, and this is because he shares his life with somebody. So every time that person gets attacked, which is usually your main tank, because Bizarro is an off tank. He's not really meant to main tank, but when that main tank takes damage, Bizarro is going to take some of that damage from him. So you want him as tanky as possible, and then Bizarro also deals some pretty decent damage. So I have a 2-piece attack on him. So 4-piece HP and 2-piece attack, and then for Starfire. So Starfire is getting a rework. She's going to be really, really good. I suggest that you build her. You're going to want to build her 2-piece. Yeah, for Starfire, you're going to go into 2-piece speed, 2-piece crit, and 2-piece attack. At least in my opinion. You also could do 4-piece speed and 2-piece attack, or 4 attack and 2 speed. It just depends. What's going on, John? How you doing, bud? But yeah, Starfire's pretty crazy, man. Now with her rework, I think she's gonna want to be attacking first in most situations. So I'm thinking that we're gonna start gearing her more towards a speed set, with some attack added. And then you can also, like, if you want chances to crit and stuff, which is pretty crazy, you could go into a 2-2-2 set basically with attack, crit, and speed. but it just depends on really what you want her to do. I still got to test her after the rework, but she's probably going to a more of a speedy type character. For him, so Superboy counterattacks a lot. He spreads a lot of burn, and he's meant to really damage. So for Superboy, I suggest like either a 4-piece crit and 2-piece attack, and then like a kind of a niche alternative build, I guess, would be like a 2-piece speed, 2-piece attack, and 2-piece crit. But yeah, this team is fire. I actually need to really start building him up, but I'm still building a couple other teams on my account right now. So, and I ran out of resources after doing the whole sacrifice team. So it's going to be a little bit of recovery for me, but it shouldn't be too long. If you guys want your accounts reviewed, I'm going to drop the link in the Discord, or the Discord into the link. The Discord into the chat. Yeah, I'm dropping the Discord into the chat. Join the Discord, find the channel that says account reviews, and then let me know when you've posted your account, and I'll go ahead and review it and give you some tips and maybe some guidance on where I think you should take your account. What order would you run the ultimates for burn? Ooh. Coming in with the hard questions, bro. What about artifacts for them? Oh my goodness, man. Honestly, I might just tell you guys to wait until I do the videos, because it's a lot of information. I gotta make sure that I look at everything and study it and make sure it's correct, before I give you any real crazy tips like that. Ultimates, you would want Starfire going. Probably Starfire going first. Then DCU Superman. No. I'm sorry. You want DCU Superman going first so that he can nuke a tank. Then you want Starfire going after that. Well, I don't know. Okay, so it's either Starfire going first and then DCU Superman, or DCU Superman going first and then Starfire. I think Starfire might add a little bit more to it, but I also think that DCU Superman can just take somebody out turn 1, which will already cripple the team. So it's like, and then we would want to go with Superboy for 3, and then Bizarro. Nah, okay, so this team is very bursty. They want to burst quick, so we want a lot of burn stacks. So we're going, so 3 is Superboy, then we're going Superman, original Superman, and then Bizarro's kind of just like, he's just going to be that filler character that, like, if you have the extra energy, you're just going to pop it. But yeah, I mean, this team's pretty straightforward. They want to burst, they want to do a lot of damage very quickly, and the way you do that is by spreading a lot of burn stacks and doing a bunch of crazy stuff. What about regular Superman first, Starfire, then DCU to spread the burns as much as possible? Well, the thing is like, your main focus is to blow up their tanks. If you can blow up their tanks like turn 1 or turn 2, like you're really in a good position there. I also think original Superman could work. He's going to spread burdens to a lot of people, which I think looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. It does okay damage. It's not like terribly great. And then after that, if you went Starfire, she could probably proc a couple detonation damages, or proc a couple detonation things. I think that would be okay. She also is going to get oh gosh, I already forgot what a rework was. But I guess that could work too. I guess you could go original Superman and then Starfire. To really nuke that front line, and then have DCU Superman and Superboy clean up. You could do that too. I think it's just kind of personal preference, and then I guess it also kind of depends on like what teams you're going up against. For more casual play, though, like you want to spread as many burns as possible, as fast as possible. By having the DCU Superman like nuke a character first turn already puts a team at a disadvantage. So it's really up to you. I mean, okay, so the DCU should be first. I mean, it's really up to you. The examples I gave you, they're pretty much all gonna work. It just depends on what you want to do. I always do OG Superman, then Starfire, then Superboy, then Bizarro. I don't have the new shoes yet. Okay, well yeah, if you don't have DCU Superman, then obviously like I still think the OG Superman and then Starfire work really well, and then Superboy to start spreading more is really good. And then Bizarro, yeah, his ult keeps him alive. Like it's not bad. Got it. Thanks. Makes sense again. Yeah, yeah, man. Glad I could help you out with that. I hope it makes sense too. Like I don't know. Sometimes I ramble and it might not make sense to people, but I hope it makes sense. I'll be able to show you guys more when I really start building the team out, and then I can really start playtesting them. I just know from people who have played the betas and stuff like that, they've been playing the game for over a year at this point. So I just know from them that that team is extremely meta right now at the end game. Like they're really good in a lot of game modes. They're very, very strong in PvP. So they're just very, very good. I want to see Aquaman here. Go check out my Aquaman guide video, and they will have different gear sets there for you. Actually, I could probably just show you. I'm sorry. This is kind of what I'm running with him. Once you get like closer to end game, you're probably going to want to switch to a 4-piece block and 2-piece HP. But this is working right now for me. Yeah, I'll definitely be on the lookout for your burn videos because I think it's underrated since block, debuff, and sacrifice gets all the love. So I think burn beats block in PvP. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive that burn counters block. But I think the reason why a lot of people didn't build burn first is because they didn't go for Superman in the beginning. They went for Wonder Woman, which is also a really good choice. But, you know, I think a lot of people took the advice of going for Wonder Woman first instead of Superman. So not a lot of people built the burnt team. By the way, Bizarro's burns are in level 10 emblem. So if you read his kit, you will see... Well, he's getting changed to where it's just there at base now. Bizarro's rework is going to be really, really good. I already think he's good, but like his rework that's happening on the 7th is just going to make him a lot better. He's going to be able to work right outside the gate on a burn team, so it's going to be good. Burn counters block from what I hear. Yeah. Yep. All right. If we got any more account reviews, we can do those. If not, I guess we can just start doing a little bit of the dailies. I'm gonna kind of try to go through the dailies pretty slow, and if we don't get any more account reviews coming in tonight, then as soon as I finish up most of the dailies, I think we're gonna call it. But account reviews are so much fun, man. You guys have some crazy looking teams, man. They're gonna be so good once you guys like focus on them and get them maxed out and everything. They're gonna be so good for your account. What gear for Bloodsport? 4 block, 2 attack. Everybody in the block team is pretty much gonna want 4 block. 4 block, and then something that's going to help their role. So for like Nightwing, it's going to be HP. For Ocean Master, you can either go with HP. A lot of people go for block though, or not block, attack, because of how much he counterattacks. Bloodsport, obviously, he's a damage dealer, so you want him to have some attack, and then Deathstroke though, he's technically not in the in the oh god, what am I saying? He's technically not in the block team, but he's very good inside of the block team because of how much bleed that Ocean Master gives out. Um, so like it fuels Deathstroke to just keep going. So that's why I like Deathstroke in the bleed team or in the block team. What else are we looking for? Ooh, the shop reset! Hooray! Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I need anything. We do want to start getting more shards. Or who am I working on? So if I get enough shards, I can max out Gorilla Grodd. Like I already have 170 of his shards, so I'm gonna be able to max him out to rank 10. What was the other team? Oh, I need I'm pretty sure I need a lot of his shards. Yeah. I'm gonna need a lot more of his shards, so we're just gonna get Mr. T shards from the League Shop. League Shop? Elite Arena. We're gonna get some more Mr. T. Purchase those. Ooh. Wait. You get 20 shards a week? No, 20 shards a month. Okay. Still, not terrible. And I need some more league coins. Hopefully, get some soon. Okay, let's do daily summons. I'm really praying I don't pull another Aquaman. I don't want to build this team right now. And I really want to save this pity because it's getting pretty high. One, two. Ooh, it scared me. 3. Hey, we got some more Ivy shards. Oh, Poison might be getting a buff soon too. Ooh, we survive another day. We survive another day. Well, the thing is like I really want these coins, but like I also don't want to pull Aquaman, so like I don't know. I don't know if I have anything else to buy in the shop that I really care about. Well, I don't know. I really want to get these guy shards. But we only need 1,000 and there's still like 10 days left in this event. So I think I can just stop pulling at this point. All right. What were we doing? Forgot what I was doing already. Convergence. I haven't made hardly any progress in convergence in like I think a week or two. Starts getting really difficult. You know what else I'm surprised about is like we don't have really any mighty supports. Like when are we getting a mighty support character? I need that. We all need that in our life. All right, let's do Superman first. All right, we'll go there. Hopefully we can nuke this Superman really fast. I don't know though. Facts 100%. Yeah. Yeah. A mighty support character would be nice. I mean, Two-Face is okay, but he really only works with a bleed team. I hope they give us like Wally West or something. Is it Wally West? And they make him mighty? I think it's Wally West. And he's just another he could just be another like Flash healer, I guess, like a Flash character that's a healer. I don't know, they could do a lot of things. How long we been live? An hour and 30. Holy cow. All right. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please consider leaving a like on the live stream. It helps me out and lets me know that I'm doing a good job as a content creator. And it also helps the channel grow. So if you want more people to be able to get their accounts reviewed and hang out with you guys live and chat and stuff like that, make sure you hit that like button because it really helps me. It'll help you guys. It gives me more inspiration to create great guides for you guys and all that. So I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, obviously we're not progressing. I mean, we're all kind of stuck at stage 11 on all of these, which, you know, kind of sucks, but we'll eventually I'll get through that break point and we'll be able to keep progressing. This is how it is in my free-to-play account as well, man. How did you get so many of those tokens? What tokens? Summon tokens? Talking about super encrypted? I spend money. I spend money on the game, man. Like, real life money. So I mean, I have a bunch saved up. All right, so Evil Falls. All right, we can show you the this team here, the sacrifice team. I don't think I'm going to be able to pass it because we're at a really high stage right now. I think we're at like level 21, and I'm pretty sure most of my progress is halted right now. But at stage 21 is incredibly hard. But like you'll see, they work really well here. We can even auto this. Like it's just crazy. For the Elite Arena, do you change your teams out based on seasons or keep the same 3? Because usually I have my designated 3 teams, 4 of them. So it's I usually only use 3 teams. Obviously, the team that gets a buff for the season, you're going to want to at least put a little bit of investment into them. You know, not a whole lot that it's going to like set your main team back, but you know, just maybe put a little bit investment into them. And if they're buffed that season, they're going to get 100% stat bonuses. They're also going to have, you know, maybe like, you know how Judo Master right now has a one energy cost for his ultimate. So like obviously those teams are going to perform a little bit better in Elite Arena for that season. However, like once that season ends, that team is probably not going to get used. So just be wary that like if you don't plan on using that team for anything else other than Elite Arena, you might not want to completely invest like a bunch of resources into them. Just enough to kind of like, you know, compete a little bit, you know? Nothing crazy. Or you can also do it, you know, you can do it like, I know a lot of people just don't even care about the season bonuses, and they're like, well, I'm just going to run my 3 main teams, and my 3 main teams are the top, you know, 3 teams in the game anyway, so who cares? And that works too. It just depends on really what you want to do. I like having the team synergy, but I also, you know, keep in mind, like, I also spend money on the game. I'm able to build out characters probably a little bit faster than you guys are. So, if you're free to play, I suggest, just using your main team and then the two teams that you're planning on building, and just have those teams go through your Elite Arena season with you. Because chances are you're not going to build out a team just to compete in Elite Arena. So, yeah, if you're free to play, I'd say just keep your main three teams in there and do your best every season. Oh man, I should have got more water. Oh, never mind. I have a whole jug of it down here. I can feel my mouth and my throat getting real dry. I normally don't talk this much. I mean, I do on live stream, but like when I'm out or doing whatever, like I'm usually pretty quiet. Something about this game gets me really excited. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. I like theory crafting and all that, so. And I really enjoy like helping people out, man. Account reviews are pretty fun. Plus, they're also really nice when like I don't have like a whole lot of content going on for the day, or I didn't plan out very well. They work out pretty. At least this one did. This one worked out pretty well. Yeah, hopefully I don't have anything going on Thursday either. I'll be able to live stream. I'm starting to think maybe 3 days a week is a little bit too much. Um, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I feel like I don't know. Like once something happens during the week, or you already do like a stream during the week, like I don't know if there's too much to talk about after that update, or the update or the new character release or whatever. Like, granted, you can always like test new teams and stuff, but yeah. See, this team is crazy here, huh? They do so good. See, now when she gets silenced though, it's a problem because now we can't heal. We can still do sacrifice stuff, but we can't heal anymore, which is a big problem. Um, and I think Dr. Fate has a cleanse, but I don't think he unlocks it until like a certain rank that I don't have, or maybe it's on his badge. I don't know. I'm supposed to be doing a guide on him tomorrow too, so yeah. But I think Doctor Fate has a cleanse. I think that's why you want to use him on this team against Deathstorm or whatever the hell his name is. But yeah, 72% is not too bad. We can look at who's doing the most damage. So it still looks like Dr. Fate's doing crazy amounts of damage. Granted, this is against a boss, so it's definitely going to differ between like campaign stages and boss fights, but still pretty good. I know the first character I probably want to take to rank 10 on this team is going to be Pandora. Pandora just gets super ridiculous. And then if you find out that the sacrifice team isn't really something that you want to play with anymore, Pandora is going to be very flexible on a lot of different teams. She's probably like the best, if not one of the best end game healers in the game, like for supports, just because she's able to heal up your entire team. So she's really, really good. And then Constantine, I think Constantine also scales really, really well in the late game too. The only ones that we haven't like really tested at end game yet, and that's because we haven't been able to unlock all the game modes and stuff, is Aquaman and Mara. They did playtest Mara before, but that was before she got her changes in Aquaman, so things might change. And they say Dr. Fate's kind of a problem towards endgame, that he doesn't really function the way he's supposed to because of all the healing and stuff that's going on. I still think he's very useful in this game, but I definitely think there are some characters that you can replace him with that could benefit the team a little bit better. We do want to try out Carol. I don't know. Like, I really don't want to spend the resources to level up Carol just to test her in a team. And then, like, if she doesn't work, then it was kind of just like a lot of wasted resources. But if anybody else builds up Carol or anything like that, let me know, because I'm actually kind of curious to see. We also did hear that her kit was bugged, like her basic attacks miss, and then like or her healing scaling and stuff doesn't work properly. Maybe that's what's getting fixed in the update, but I mean, we didn't see anything about Carol in the update, so I don't know. Now, as far as Elite Arena, these are the teams I'm running right now. This team performs pretty good, but I think it's only because of the seasonal buff, and then once that seasonal buff goes away, this team's kind of slack a little bit. They are still really good in PvE, and then Peacemaker apparently is like a very very good tank at endgame. Like, you're gonna want Peacemaker for quite a bit of content. So Peacemaker's really good for endgame. They said Judo Master's pretty good for endgame as well, but only in like certain situations. He also does a butt ton of damage. The only one that they're kind of like iffy about is Vigilante. I don't know. A lot of people are saying he's not scaling very well in the late game, but these two for sure are probably going to be really good late game. And then we got my debuff team. I think this team is amazing. Obviously, you can switch out Deathstroke for quite a few different characters. I just like running Deathstroke because I'm not running the block team in Elite Arena yet. So, but I think the block team is going to end up replacing this team for me. They struggle against a lot of the meta teams right now, that being, or not a, well, yeah. So they struggle against block, and then they struggle against Mr. T's team. So I might have to end up replacing these guys at some point with the block team, but and then the Mr. T team, kind of a variation, but I think this team performs very, very well. I really like them. All right, so looks like this guy's just running a full burn team. I think we can. Oh, he's running Mr. T on that team, but I guess we can try something like this. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Mr. Phosphorus can now fit on a He can now fit on a burn team as like an off tank. So even if you don't use DCU Superman on that team, you can use Dr. Phosphorus, and I think that team's still going to perform really well. Yeah, it totally slipped my mind that Dr. Phosphorus got an update. So he's going to be pretty good on the burn team as well. I'm curious to see like a whole Creature Commandos team though. A whole Creature Commandos team is going to be super interesting. They look like they got the fixes that they needed. Oh yeah, he's getting buffed, but he doesn't detonate, right? Yeah, he doesn't detonate himself. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be a very good off tank for the team. So so you could potentially run a burn team and a Mr. T's team. Um so that's cool. I kind of knew this team was going to lose, but it is what it is. Now the block team is super hard to get by. The only real counter I found is Mr. T's team, and that's by letting DCU Superman go off. If DCU Superman can kill Nightwing round one, then the game's in the bag. But if he doesn't, then we get kind of screwed. So if we kill Nightwing here, I think we're good to go. Yeah, I can't wait till those Mr. T changes come in too. Being able to get rid of all the debuffs is going to be so nice. Flash is annoying. Like, I hate the character. I don't like his kid at all, but like sometimes he's really, really annoying. And then I really need to start getting Zatanna up so she does more. She gives more lifesteal. Who would replace DCU Superman on this team? On Mr. T's team? Nobody. You need DCU Superman to run Mr. T's team. He's like the core pillar of this team. If you don't have him or Mr. T, you can't run any variation of the team. Ooh, did you see that crit from Guy? It was big. That was big. I do want to finish maxing out my debuff team, even though I'm going to replace them at some point. I still think they're really good in a lot of PvE content, and technically they are my carry team right now in a lot of content. So I'm going to max them out before moving on to another team. All right, so Sinestro's gonna ult right here and just kill everything. Watch. Boom. Yeah. And then we send in Deathstroke for the cleanup. Pretty good. So there are some good matchups for them. But I feel like they get crushed by like the two main teams. I'm running Guy, Jess, Wonder Woman, Zatanna with Mr. T currently. 3315. I don't know what 3315 is, but yeah, you might want to pivot off of that team. You need DCU Superman. Ooh. Okay. So we'll do this. I think these guys lose to this team. But I think, oh, I don't know. DCU Superman's gonna kick my butt. We'll see. By the way, who can I replace Dr. Fate in my sacrifice team? I'd use Zatanna. I did quite a bit of testing with Zatanna. I think Zatanna's a really, really good fit on that team. People are saying Carol, but like, I can't be 100% certain because people are saying that she's bugged. And like, if I tell you guys to build Carol and she's bugged and she's not working right, people are gonna get pissed off at me. So I'm not going to say that like I recommend Carol, but like she could be an option if she's working properly. But other than that, I mean, you could probably run like Wonder Woman as well. There's you probably run like really any good damage dealer you could probably run there, and the team would work fine. I saw a few people with Starfire on sack. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Starfire really only fits into like a burn team. I mean, I guess like she could work up until like a certain point, but like after that, I don't know. Oh, he's got the Raven setup. I hate the setup. So pretty much what's gonna happen is I'm going to nuke his Ocean Master. I guess not, but basically what's gonna happen is Ocean Master is gonna get nuked. And then Raven's gonna revive him. And then I'm not gonna be able to get through Ocean Master and Nightwing before the match ends. Because they're already doing a butt ton of damage to me. Yeah, I'm using Wonder Woman on SAC temporarily. Yeah, you could do that. It works perfectly fine. Like granted, it's not like optimal, and like at some point, it's not gonna work very well. But like, it'll work up until a certain point for sure. Like anything really works up until a certain point, right? But like when you get more into like endgame and stuff, you're really gonna want to focus on team synergies. Like team synergies is really what's gonna make or break your account. Like if you just build random characters and stuff like that, like by the time you hit like a certain stage, nothing's gonna work right. Do you think Deathstroke and Two-Face fits in the block team with Ocean Master, Knight, and Beetle? Yeah. Yes, I do. That actually in my block team, like my best block teams guide, I guess. I did mention that as like a that team would be more of like a heal, or I'm sorry, not a heal, a lead / block team, and it works really really well. I like it. Obviously, you're not going to get a whole lot of block procs, but like having the 3 bleed characters in the back, they're just going to heal a lot. The only thing is like if your Nightwing's not like incredibly built, then like he could suffer there. But like if you're gonna run that variation, you definitely want to build up Nightwing. You definitely want to build up Ocean Master. You definitely want to build up Two-Face and Deathstroke. We could win this one, but I don't know. It's iffy. Yeah, so like if you didn't want to run Bloodsport, which I mean I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, um, you could just run Two-Face and get the back row healing, the back row bleed healing from Two-Face, or it's lifesteal, back row lifesteal from Two-Face, and the team would work perfectly fine. Yeah, I always hear that Bloodsport is good, but I have my doubts. He seems underwhelming. So like, Bloodsport's gonna work for a while, but they're saying at endgame he falls off. Like his damage just doesn't do enough towards endgame. Uh, but I mean, neither does Two-Face. I think the whole, basically the whole team is just Nightwing and Ocean Master. So as long as they're like start up and ranked up and they got their badge investments, like you should be winning most of your matches, no matter who you're using, other than those two. But Bloodsport does have like built-in block, so that's going to help the team a lot. And then his ultimate also gives everybody 100 or gives somebody 100% block chance when they get hit. So I mean it's nice. They're just saying that like he doesn't perform, like he himself doesn't perform well at endgame, but like you can still use him because like the whole team is basically just Nightwing and Ocean Master. Okay, so this guy wants to kill me. Okay, so we're gonna run this here. Do we run this here? Yes, we are. Okay. The only thing you really don't want to run on a block team is shields, and that's because shields doesn't allow you to block. So like it kind of just like counteracts what you're doing on that team. So as long as you just don't run shields on the block team, you should be fine. Okay, I need Kid Flash to heal. I need you to heal, buddy, or we're gonna die. There we go. Get him healed up. I think the Aquaman Mara and then the Peacemaker team in the back is a really fun team. I'm just not 100% sure if it's good for endgame purposes. Like, it's fun and it'll clear stuff for you, but I don't know if it's completely viable for late game. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like matching this team up against Superman DCU. He kind of just rips through all the green characters. Yeah. All right, we'll just skip it. We'll just skip it. I'm more curious to see how like some of these other that too, and you like so for Elite Arena, you definitely have to learn matchups. Like if you don't learn matchups, kind of you kind of can just end up screwing yourself. So learning matchups is super important. I think I might do probably at the start of next season. I'll probably do a PvP or at least an Elite Arena PvP guide to kind of really start teaching people how to do Elite Arena. We're starting to get to the point where like people are going to start maxing out their teams and stuff. So they're probably going to start looking for like Team 2 and Team 3 and things like that. So I definitely think the start of next season is going to be a good time to introduce like a PvP guide for sure. I think that'll help out a lot of players too. But yeah, if this team can get some more lifesteal out of Zatanna, I think Zatanna's only rank 7, so like I don't think she's like really doing a whole lot besides given the frantic stacks. That and this team's really lacking because I don't have Mr. T at rank 10. If I had him at rank 10, I'm pretty sure we'd blow by most of them. But I still got 2 more ranks to put into him before that, so it's going to be a while before this team really starts to shine on my account. Bro, how is he not dead? How is Peacemaker not dead, dude? Insane. Freaking Deathstroke just goes to town, man. Ugh. That was a long one. I think we got a chance. Maybe not. I don't know. Deathstroke's killing me. What gear for Two-Face? On that team? Oh. Probably 4-piece block and 2-piece attack. Or 2-piece HP. Just depends. I guess you'd want him to do more damage, but... Alright. We lost this one, that's for sure. I don't think we get through... I don't think we get through Nightwing, dude. What's the problem with Nightwing? So good. He just doesn't take any damage. And he's got a lot of reflect too. Ooh. Yeah, we got our butts kicked, pretty sure. But this guy is probably also like higher ranked than me in PvP, so like I can't be too mad about it. Yeah, we're just gonna skip it. Yeah, this guy had crazy team. Can I not see? Bro, what? He's already got a rank 13 DC Superman. Yeah. Unfortunate. Not much you can do about it though. Okay, so we want to match up. We'll do this. I think this team beats out this team. I think. I don't know. We'll try it. This comp right here is really annoying with Raven in the back, reviving. But see, look at that. Like, if DCU Superman ults first round, it's basically GG. Because I'm now down one character. And he's still got 5. And then Superboy counterattacking all the time. Yeah. You just go down really fast. The team just does massive, massive damage. I mean, even if he didn't have Raven there, it would still hurt. But Burn's cracked, man. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Burn. What should I put on Zatanna for gear? Speed and HP. 4 speed, 2 HP. Alright, I think we just got our butts kicked by this guy. I think he's another one of them dudes that is like top. Pretty sure it was KBD. Yeah, look, like this team's not even like completely invested in, and you just get wrecked. Do you think legendary artifacts will ever return? Will ever return? When did we have legendary artifacts? I don't know if we've ever had legendary artifacts. I don't like this. Okay. Oh, sorry, I meant reinforcements. Yeah, so like every time they have a reinforcement event, so like the new one that's coming out, the new one should be coming out like right after the Aquaman banner ends, or maybe a little bit before. But as soon as that banner ends, they're gonna do the reinforcement event uh for the season, Peacemaker season. It's gonna be the Peacemaker reinforcement. So that'll come out, and then so while that's out, you can also get shards for some of the other reinforcements. And I'll put a guide on that out too as soon as that comes out. But generally speaking, I think everybody should be going for parallax, the parallax reinforcement. From what I understand, it's like probably the best reinforcement in the game. Ooh, getting tired, boys. All right, we've been live for like 2 hours. If you guys could you leave a like on the video? I'd really appreciate it. It helps me, lets me know I'm doing a great job as a content creator, and you know you're enjoying the live stream. So if you could leave a like, it would help me out. It would help out the channel. It would help you guys out as well, so you could see more account reviews and things like that. So if you could, I'd appreciate it. If not, and it's cool too, man. Gear wise, what do you have on Peacemaker and Wonder Woman? You're asking a lot of gear questions, man. We can look at that here in a second. I'll show you. Typically for tanks, like unless they're like a special type of tank, typically you want 4 HP and 2 block, and then when you start getting into like more of the late game stuff, you're gonna switch over to a 4 block and 2 HP. And then for Wonder Woman, she's a nuke character and she scales off crit, so you want 4-piece crit and 2-piece attack on her. I hope that helps. But yeah, any character that has like a lot of like crit stuff in their kit or belongs to the crit team, you're probably gonna want to put more crit pieces on them than attack, just so you can take benefit of their built-in crit mechanics. I think we got a couple more of these. Most likely going to lose this one, so I might just fast forward. Oh, on that. Okay. Okay, I see you. Yeah, see, like the debuff team's just like really struggling right now, man. And I don't know if it's because my Grodd is really weak. I don't know. I'm trying a couple things. Like I'm really trying to get Grodd up there to see if that helps, but they just seem to be struggling a little bit. We'll just do that. Tommy keeps kicking my butt, man. His teams are just crazy cracked. Crazy, dude. Tommy has spent a lot of money on this game. You know what's funny too is like you can spend a lot of money, but there's always somebody who's gonna spend way more money than you. So sometimes it's not even worth it. And we'll do that. I think KBD is gonna kick my butt too. I'm up in like the bracket, like as you can see, like I'm top 6 right now. So like everybody I'm fighting is like top 10 to top 20. So like it's really competitive up here. I think most of you guys though, like once you start focusing on teams and stuff, especially like one team at a time, like you're gonna see your arena and your elite arena like really start to move up. Like you're gonna really start moving up into brackets and stuff. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be exciting. You guys are gonna get a lot more currency, and that's gonna help you build out characters even faster. Like it's cool, man. You guys are gonna really like it. Yeah, this team's such a pain in the butt with Raven Resing. Ugh. And see, you don't even need like a lot of burn characters. Like he's only got 3 burn characters on his team, and they still perform very very well. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, y'all are sleeping on burn. They're crazy. Ooh, hopefully we can kill Lex right now before he's able to ult. Before he's able to ult, please. And I'm pretty sure he's just using Superman here because Superman gets invulnerable for 1 turn, which makes sense. I mean, it's a nice stalling tactic so that the rest of your team can really start popping off. Then when Superman, like the original Superman, when he gets to rank 30 badge, he gets 2 turns of invulnerability, which is insane to me. Like 2 turns of invulnerability is a long time, a very long time in this game. All right, so I think we got this one. As long as like nothing crazy happens, which I don't think it will. I think we got this one. Hell yeah. All right, now it's up to Mr. T's team, which I think we shouldn't have a hard time with this team, but you never know. People be sleeping on OG Superman. Yeah, they really do. OG Superman is crazy, bro. I appreciate the help and advice, man. Can't wait to watch your burn video whenever it comes out. Also, on the lookout for Mr. Team, for Mr. Squirrel collab. Have a good night. Oh yeah, we still got to talk about that. We haven't even discussed it yet. But I'm thinking about doing like a monthly, maybe like a monthly state of the game with him or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. It just depends on like what his time schedule is. I know he works full time and as a teacher, so our schedules might conflict a little bit, but we'll definitely try to work something out. Yeah, I definitely want to do like a state of the game with him. And that way, like, we have a discussion about like teams and how the game's performing and stuff like that. But definitely got to work something out. I think that'd be really cool. OG Superman's your favorite character? Oh yeah, yeah. So like, I've noticed a lot of people. So there's people that really like Batman, because like I'm a big Batman fan. Like I read like a lot of Batman comics. I've like watched a lot of Batman media and stuff, but like as far as Superman, I've read some of his comics and stuff, but I just find Superman a little bit boring. If that makes sense, Superman's the same reason why I don't like the Hulk. It's like the character's so busted that like it's kind of boring for me, I guess. As where Batman's a little bit more realistic. I guess depends on who writes him, but I mean, Batman's just a guy fighting supervillains, and I don't know. Batman's just a little bit more interesting to me, and I'm kind of an edgelord, so that collab would be fire. Oh yeah, yeah. I think it would be pretty good. We definitely got to work something out. Superman was my favorite, but I always liked Batman Ride. Yeah, there's just something about Batman. I don't know. But yeah, there's two different types of people, I swear, man. It's people who like Batman and people who like Superman. And there's hardly anybody that likes both of them. Like one or the other. Yeah, I think Dr. Phosphorus on this team as an off tank is going to be crazy with the healing and all that. Yeah, that team's going to be fire. So much fire. Superman is an overpowered square and Batman has swagger. Well, I don't know. Like, Superman gets rocked sometimes. Like, there's some really good comics where, like, Superman gets his butt kicked and it's really compelling and all that. But, like, again, it's like, it's the same reason why I don't like the Hulk. Like, the character is just so strong that, like, realistically, he should never lose a fight. Although sometimes he does, but, like, realistically, it should never happen. And then Batman, I guess it's because like Batman's a human, so like it's kind of it's more relatable, I guess. Like he doesn't have powers; he's just some crazy dude who runs around and fights people in the streets, and you know, like that. And I really like I have like an interest in like psychopaths, I guess. I know that kind of sounds weird, but like the human mind is really interesting, and like people who are crazy are kind of interest me as well. So like all of Batman's villains are psychos and stuff, and I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of an edgelord, so This stuff kind of interests me. Oh, did you hear that that Lobo is supposed to be in the new Supergirl movie? I wonder who they're gonna get to play Lobo. I'm really hoping it's Jason Momoa. Batman's superpower is prep time. Batman's superpower is whoever's writing him. Those guys, the people who write Batman, give him like so much. I don't know. They make him seem so cool and busted because of, I don't know, just for whatever. Jason for sure. I really hope it's Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa, he wanted to do that role for a long time. Um, but he also played Aquaman, so that might be kind of weird, right? They have already confirmed Jason is playing Lobo in Supergirl. Oh, I did not know that. See, I don't really keep up with the media. I just kind of like see stuff sometimes, or I see like a rumor going on, and then I kind of like, ooh, that would be kind of cool. But if it's confirmed that Jason is playing Lobo, like that's amazing. I'm I'm almost positive he was built for that role, man. Like he has the personality type to play that. Although like Jason Momoa has really good range as an actor, but like he definitely has he definitely has that like role built into him. I wonder if we're gonna get a new Batman though. I'm kind of hoping we don't. I have a few posters around the internet. Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I definitely got to look at those. And I'm not even sure if I know the actress that's playing Supergirl. Um, but then like I haven't even seen the Superman movie yet. I heard it was pretty good though. A lot of people are saying it's better than Man of Steel, but like I like the Man of Steel movies, or at least the first one. I didn't really care for Batman versus Superman. I thought the casting for Lex was kind of weird, and just the whole script seemed really weird to me. I don't know what they were doing with Batman versus Superman. They could have made it a lot better. Although Ben Affleck had like one of the best Batman fight scenes I've ever seen. Like when he's in that warehouse just taking out those thugs and it's like freaking brutal. That was a really good fight scene, man. I mean, Christian Bale had some pretty decent fight scenes, but nothing like that, dude. Nothing like that. But yeah, I'm not sure if I know the chick that played Supergirl. I've seen the scenes with her in it, but I don't know if I know her from anything. And we still gotta eat too, man. All right, I think right after Elite Arena, I think I'm gonna be done for the night. I still got some homework I gotta complete and eat. Definitely gotta eat before bed. Ben and Henry played the best Batman and Superman, but I grew up with Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was pretty good Batman. I think it's really hard to land the role of like both Batman and Bruce Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like someone can play a really good Batman but not really a good Bruce Wayne, and then someone can play a really good Bruce Wayne but not a really good Batman. I think my favorite Batman though is George Clooney. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. George Clooney was terrible. That movie was that movie was terrible. Oh, no way. We lost the mirror match. Hangin' was my favorite Batman movie. Nah. Danny DeVito still gives me nightmares, dude. That he's just so creepy. Yeah, I can't with Danny DeVito, dude. He's so creepy. He gives like he gives Predator vibes, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right, let's see. Yeah, we got Nightwing out of there. Heck yeah. Now we just need to get his DCU Super out of there. Why did he hit back row? Why did Superman just hit my back row? Maybe it was his pass. Maybe it was Mr. T's passive, but it still should have hit Superman. I really like Jim Carrey as the Riddler. I thought he did a pretty decent job as the. Yo, Carol's stun is crazy though, man. Oof. Damn, dude, we lost this one too. Yeah, Jim Carrey is like one of my favorite actors. The those movies, Ace Ventura, dude, it's like so good. Those are like my favorite movies of all time. They're so funny, and they just like they never get old for me. Like I could watch them. I could watch them like every week. Like never get tired of it. But all right, guys, it was great hanging out with you guys tonight. Make sure that you guys join the Discord. I'm going to drop it in the link. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If you guys join the Discord, you can get help with your accounts, things like that. We're also going to do account reviews during live streams. So if you want your account reviewed, make sure that you join the Discord and get in there. I really appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out today. On your way out, if you could hit the like button, that would be awesome. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job as a content creator and also really helps promote the channel for me. Other than that, if you guys have any questions or anything, I'm on Discord quite frequently. So make sure you join the Discord and hit me up if you have any questions or need some guidance or anything like that. Other than that, we are out.